In this video, I'm going to show you how to cut a bell pepper. When it comes to bell peppers, the brighter the color, usually the more nutrients are in there. So if you get a green bell pepper, that usually means that they pulled it off of the stem a little bit earlier, followed then by yellow, orange, and then red, which was left on the stem the longest and is the most nutrient dense. So I highly recommend taking advantage of red bell peppers when you can or when they're on sale. To cut a bell pepper, you really only need a trimmer, but for what I'm about to show you and making smaller cuts that would go into something like a salad or a snack, I'm also going to use a Petite Chef. To begin with the bell pepper, I'm actually going to cut off the top and the bottom. This will allow you to see all the way through and to see the stems. You now have the butt and the top, and we're going to set those aside. For this, I like to just reach in, twist, and pull out that seed root. The nice thing is that now it can go all the way through. I'm going to stand this up on its end and just cut straight down into 2 halves. I'm then going to use my knife and simply just remove those veins. The veins in a bell pepper tend to be actually quite bitter, so if you can get those out of there, then your food is actually going to taste better. Now that I have 2 halves of a cleaned out insides, now what I can do is actually just make clean, even strokes down the length of the bell pepper. One thing that you'll notice is cutting with the inside meaty part of the bell pepper up, not the skin side up. The reason why is because the skin can actually be very hard sometimes for certain knives to go through. Now your Cutco will make easy work of this, but again, just as good rule of thumb to cut with the meat side up. When you're done with doing these strips, what's nice about this is then you have these nice skewer-esque type bell pepper strips, which are perfect for dipping into ranch or putting on a vegetable tray. Now in this example, we're gonna take this a step further. If I was to make a salad or make some sort of stir fry, I would actually get to this point and then I would switch from a trimmer to a Petite Chef or some other chopper knife. Again, using my pinch grip and the locomotive cut, I'm actually going to cut these down a little bit further. I'm going to use the claw grip, and again, I'm going to use my fingers to glide the knife and to actually control where it's going. If this is a little bit outside your comfort zone, just claw grip and back the heck off. This, I'm going to be able to just slide right through here, and again, we're getting that chop size. If you want to know about how big to chop these, make sure to check out the video on the difference between chop, dice, and mince. And with that, we just made quick, easy work of your bell pepper. Hey, I hope you got a lot out of this video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I would love to hear from you. What are your best bell pepper tips, and what other foods would you like to see us cut? We'll see you in our next video, and until then, remember, it's not the food that you serve that matters most, it's who you share it with.